This case happened yesterday, I think. Yesterday. In Wilmslow. Wilmslow's down the road from me. I can't afford to live in Wilmslow. But we can put up illegal immigrants in Wilmslow. Isn't that nice for them? I can't live there. It's too expensive. It's too posh. But we can get illegal immigrants living there. And I'm glad, because it's the same sort of people who live in Wilmslow who vote for this crap in the first place. But we've got an illegal immigrant trying to kidnap a 10, 12-year-old child. Disgraceful. Disgrace. I mean, how are we allowing this to happen? Are we just prey? Are we the gazelle on the savannah? And we keep allowing hyenas and lions and tigers to come and hunt us. And those sort of animals always hunt the weakest, the old and the young. And they're preying on the young, aren't they? They're hunting us. And there's nothing we can do about it because we're weak and we're pathetic. And we're just prey animals now. We are just the animals they feed off. And they feed off us in many ways. Financially, for the home, for entertainment, for sexual kicks. And we allow it. And we've even got the police and councils trying to cover it up. For God's sake, don't release the name of the pervert. For God's sake, don't release the nationality of the pervert. We don't want people thinking it's foreign perverts. We know it's foreign perverts. And you can't keep all this hidden all the time, because it all comes out eventually. It makes us mad, because you're not doing your job. And I'm directing this now at the police, the council. You're not doing your job. You're not keeping us safe. Other agencies, Border Force, you're not doing your job. The lifeboat people, you're just a taxi service for pedos and perverts. That's all you are, a taxi service. I used to have a lot of respect for the lifeguard. Volunteers jumping out of their work and their shops to run to the boat to save people drowning in the sea. Brave people, better people than me. But now the taxi service. The traitors. They don't realise they're traitors, but they're traitors. They're just like the guards at Auschwitz. People who joined the Gestapo for the right reasons. And then suddenly they look around and go, oh, well, are we the baddies? Yes, they are the baddies. And the lifeguard people are the baddies now. Same with many organisations in this country. It's a dying country that can't protect its children. A dying country. Who'd have thought we'd be in this position? Who'd have thought we would allow this to happen? It's very hard to save children from their parents being abused, being killed. I get that. And we should always try to save those children. But it's very difficult when you're the parent and you're an abusive parent. I get that. It's even difficult when you've got other citizens of the country being abusive, being a bit rapey. That's difficult, because what do we do with them? We have to lock them up for years. We don't lock anyone up now, do we? But when it's a problem we didn't need in the country in the first place, when it's a problem we actively imported into the country, when it's individuals we welcome with open arms and put up in 3-4 star hotels and give them money and allow them to work on the side and give them gym memberships and days out. When it's people like that that we reward for breaking our law to get into the country in the first place, when we reward these people, why wouldn't they go out and be a bit rapey? Because we're a bit rapey in their own country. We're importing the scum of the world. And we wonder why our country is becoming scum-ridden. Import the third world, get the third world. We've been saying this for decades. No one seems to be listening. I think they're beginning to listen now, but that's only because of the protests and the anger. And violence is coming. I've been saying this now for 18 months? Violence is coming. Because no one is doing what the people want them to do. What's the point of having the democracy when those in charge will not do what the people want them to do? And it's worse than that. It's not that they won't do it. It's the fact that they tell us they're going to do it and then not even do it. That's the worst bit. And the next set of elections, they do exactly the same again. Let me lie to you idiots. You believe this crap anyway. I don't know how long I can keep lying to you before it twigs. And you're going to keep voting for me because you're idiots. So yeah, I'm going to do all the things you want. Of course I am. Of course I am. I respect you, working class. I really do. I really do. Yep, thank you for the landslide victory now. Yep, you scum now can piss off. I'm doing nothing for you until the next election comes round again. That's what most politicians are thinking in their head. They really are. And I don't blame them. Why wouldn't they? Because we keep voting him in. We don't hold them accountable. We keep believing their lies. And we keep allowing our children to be raped. And it's not like we only have one or two of these incidents, which would be terrible. And people might go, oh, come on, Nick. One or two people, there's not much you can do about that. And I sort of get that. But we've had 100,000 girls raped in the last 40 years in this country by people of Pakistani heritage and people from Pakistan. And we hid it and we covered it up and we ignored it and we told people it's not happening. And then we told people you're racist for noticing it. And then we told people it's only a few people, it's only a few girls victims. And then this year the government said we can't pay these girls compensation because there's too many of them and we can't afford it. It went from it's not happening to there's only a couple of victims to there's that many victims we can't afford to compensate them. And that's what we're doing now with stranger rapes on the streets by illegal migrants. Every day this is happening. Every day it seems like. And all these stories are hitting the press now. And we're getting angrier and angrier. A country that can't protect its children doesn't deserve to survive. Let me say that again. A country that can't protect its children doesn't deserve to survive. Because that country is full of weak, pathetic men. Let's be honest. Men have the responsibility to be the protectors of the family, of the nation. Not women. Women produce the children. Our job is to protect them. And are we doing it? We're not, are we? We've got loads of excuses though. It clashes with my manicure. I'm having a facial today. I just want a group hug. Women are just as capable as protecting children as we are, Excuse after excuse after excuse. Rejection of personal responsibility. English and British men need to be better. English and British men need to do better. Because our children are suffering the consequences. How longer will this go on? How long are we going to import the scum of the world to rape our children? How long? If you've got an answer, put it on a postcard. Send it to me at Nick Talks YouTube. See you soon.